Race number 5 at Belmont Park. It is over the 1,300 metres, and if I was doing the quaddie mark for this leg, I think I'd have 10 in it.
Even for the Foxinator, there's a maiden in there who could potentially sneak up and win this 3-year-old race. But we'll have a look at the last start performance of number 11, Dusha Zagitsky, getting up on the inside there, running a nice second.
The turn a little deep, being followed by Cone Bay. In the straight, the sparks fly. The filly in front of Laura May. Now he makes his move with Astronomite, who lengthens now. Astronomite looms up on the outside of Laura May, and Dusha Zagitsky along the rail, down inside the 150. Astronomite the leader. Dusha Zagitsky coming though along the rail. He has to go for the whip on Astronomite, and Astronomite just wins.
Really good performance on that occasion, wasn't it? Stepped up from the 12 to the 1,400 metres. Any form line behind Astronomite is certainly holding up at the moment. Then you take a look, Barrier 5 drops a kilo as well to the 52. Should get a really nice run with speed in the race. I think a winning chance.
I know favourite backers were very nervous watching that race, watching Astronomite. Dusha Zagitsky was making up ground very fast under Jordan Turner on that occasion. In the race, we've also got number 2, Blackwood, who returns. She was in the she ran well in the Oaks behind First Impressions, and well in the Natasha runner-up.
Yeah, Blackwood has shown in the past as well, can run over this type of distance or the shorter distances. 3 from 3 at Belmont Park as well, has won over 1,000 metres. But I feel now getting closer to a 4-year-old mare, that early turn of foot and that brilliance might just be gone. I think this horse is going to be looking for that 16 to 1,800 metres. So I've had to put her in my numbers just out of respect. I wouldn't be surprised to see a need further.
Number 6, My Greek Boy, have to respect the stable. Steve Wolf, Sean McGrady, absolutely flying last start behind Astronomite as well. Start before that, beating Uptown Funk was good. I think back to 1,300 metres he will suit. Anytime
this stable draws a gate, you take note at the moment. If they're inside barriers 1 to 4, they're winning races. And you go back 2 starts ago when winning, 1,300 metres, the exact same here. Barrier 1, the exact same. 55.5, the exact same as well. There's a lot to like about this horse. There's speed in the race. Got a really nice turn of foot. As long as Sean McGrady can get out, I think he can be winning the race, and that's the way I've elected to go. Number 6, My Great Boy, from number 11, Dusha Zagitsky, number 7, Viking Forest, and 2, Blackwood.
Hard to believe we both left out number 1, Bombs Away, but I'm going with the 11, Dusha Zagitsky, from the 2, Blackwood, number 10, Bevel, and number 6, My Greek Boy.
Race number 6 at Belmont Park. It is over the 1,300 metres and a really exciting affair here. And I think all eyes will be on the top weight. Number 1, Black Dynamite. Spoke to Jared Noski again about this horse on Wednesday when he rode the winner of race number 8. Smile ear to ear. He cannot hide how much he's enjoying riding this horse.
Yeah, this son of Alfred Nobel has a fair bit under the bonnet there. Let's have a look at the replay of last start. It beating Bombs Away by 1.3 lengths.
Black Dynamite down near the fence, and then Roger the Roman coming to the middle in front of Rule to Win. Hot Goods is the leader though, responding hands and heels at the 200. A length and a half. Black Dynamite down on the fence, coming well. It's Black Dynamite along the rail, going to Hot Goods, and then Bombs Away. But Black Dynamite hard up against the fence, pulls away from them, taking the shortest way home. Black Dynamite, and won more than a length.
While Jared Noski can't hide the excitement, neither can Brian Kersley. He is very excited about this horse. The biggest thing as well, I don't think it really had any right to win over the 1,000 metres. We had it on top. It was the favourite. It ticked a lot of boxes. But this horse is 13, 14, even up to 1,600 metres. That's where we're really going to see it stand out. So I'm excited to see how it goes at this distance. There's speed in the race. Should get that really nice run from Barrier 2 and just has a devastating turn of foot.
One thing that may turn off punters is the 58 kilos, but Barrier 2 should get it nice and soft. And this horse can carry weight. He can dash with weight as well. He's a very smart animal, and he won't be sticking around this 70-72 class for much longer. We've also got in the race number 6, It's It. Young Ben Patterson picks up the ride from the suspended William Pike. It's a nice pickup ride.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good ride there. You take a look in recent times though, Randy Tan, Pat Carberry, Paul Harvey, William Pike, now Ben Patterson. So this horse has had plenty of jockeys on board. But take a look at the form lines as well. Beaten 2 lengths by Vega Magic, 3.5 by Vega Magic, a long net by Socially Unique, and then a length by Stocks. Just had no opportunity last start, was niggled out the entire run throughout. Barrier 4 should get a really nice run. It's It is certainly knocking on the door and is a winning chance.
Number 9, Grey Enigma, is one that's surprised us all stepping up to this 78 class, and he's been running really well for just getting the best out of it. Neville Parnham just getting the best out of this horse.
12 too short, 14 that sometimes may look too long, 1,300 metres is ideal. Barrier 1, 55 kilos. The speed in the race, I can see Grey Enigma running on strongly, attacking the line and proving very hard to beat. But I am going to go with number 1, Black Dynamite, from 6, It's It. I think it's a really nice Quinella, from number 10, Django, and 9, Grey Enigma.
Maybe even exacta, Adam, on with you. Number 1, Black Dynamite, from the 6, It's It. Number 3, Saker, and number 5, Conjob.
Race number 7 at Belmont Park. It is our listed event over the 1200 metres, the HG Bolton Sprint. Really looking forward to this. Some good animals in this race.
Yeah, it's a good race, is this. You could definitely pick another one with about 10 chances. But let's have a look at the replay horse. Number 9, Malibu Style, running second behind Military Rain.
Down to the 350. Quickly put up 2.5 to 3 lengths. Malibu Styles under the whip, trying to run it down back near the fence. Travanator. Rock Magic down the outside, continues to run on, but Military Rain is well clear, and she's got the bovine absolutely at her mercy, you would think. Sticking on well is Malibu Style, but she keeps going, and Military Rain draws away to win it in length and 3/4.
Hard to analyse how good this performance was by Malibu Style. I spoke to Neville Parnham before the race. The moment the rain came, you just knew that this horse was going to go to a new level. You take a look at its record, 4 attempts on a soft track for a victory and 2 placings. Just gets through it nicely. They decided from that wide gate to go forward and really just take on the speed with Military Rain, knowing that not much was running on the day. Now, I don't think they're going to be able to be in that same position. I think they'll be more suited attacking the line and more suited at 1200 metres as well. But it's a lot to ask against some of these really nice types, the Rock Magics, First Among Equals, Red Auras as well. But Malibu Style is certainly on a horse on the rise with 54.5 kilos. I think it has to be in your top 5.
Yeah, the big thing you mentioned out of that Bovine Stakes, and that day in particular, is the leaderish nature of the track. We also had in that race Rock Magic, who was really good, was a little bit wide. But look, with the speed in this race, I think Malibu Style can go sit outside the leader, and I think Rock Magic could probably lead.
I thought it was a massive run, if not probably the run of the race, because as you mentioned, Military Rain was never going to be caught once finding the front. Malibu Style did the same with soft track form. Then you had a horse that we hadn't seen since January, carrying 59 kilos, that likes to get back and run on strongly, and the 1,000 metres is too short. So I thought it was a big tick for Rock Magic here. I wanted to put it on top, I just didn't have the guts to take on Red Aura.
Yeah, Red Aura, as you mentioned, Adam. Daniel Morton returns without a trial, but first up record has to be respected.
Yeah, it certainly does. Has been first up on 3 occasions for 2 victories. It now has won 362,000. That's just in the prize money without Westbeat as well. It's a lovely type. Barrier 3, 57 kilos. I've got it on top. I think it'll be the horse winning the race from number 1, Rock Magic, 2 First Among Equals, and 9 Malibu Style.
Yeah, so we've got the 3 on top as well, Adam. Red Aura from number 7, General Groove. I really like the performance in the Bovine. From number 9, Malibu Style, and number 1, Rock Magic.
Race number 8, it's over the 1600 metres here at Belmont Park, and like all of the legs at the moment, Quaddy, you're going wide.
Yeah, good luck if you get the Quaddy on Saturday. Let's have a look at the replay of the winner from last week, number 9, Cronkite.
Field now, and Black Aria getting up near the fence. Bell Towers a shot. Ducks Travan hit the front with All Too Much, and here comes Cronkite. It's Cronkite at the 250, looming up to All Too Much, and George and Ernie running on. Bourbon Dynasty battling away. Barracky Beats makes ground, but Cronkite kicks a length in front from George and Ernie. Here's Barracky Beats. Pike is willing Cronkite, and Cronkite holds on, and that's the...
I was really impressed with the way that this horse trialled, and then the first up performance as well. Now, we had it on top last week. I think we both had it as the best bets for the card as well. But I was a bit disappointed taking a re-look at that replay as well, and I'm just curious about how this horse is going to go over the 1600 metres. Hasn't won any further than 14. If it had been 1450, it was going to be beaten by Barracky Beats. Now, Barracky Beats actually makes it worse off in the weights, Ford losing to it as well. Barrier 9, 55 kilos. I wouldn't be surprised to see it win, but I've left it out of my numbers.
Yeah, I'm of the opposite opinion, actually. I thought it was a really good run up the inside. I thought it was a big gap to the horse in front of it, and it was doing a lot of chasing the whole way out. Pike had to get stuck into it quite early, then came out and ended up having the heart to win. I actually thought it was quite impressive. We've also got in the race number 5, Material Man from the Justin Warwick stable. Now, last start got too far back, was on the inside. Peter Nucky, if he had his time again, probably would have tried to land a little bit closer. This looks ideal.
Now, I remember this horse last start as well, because I think you've been quite keen on the animal as well, and as I think we all are, but when we talked about it, there was a couple of knocks there. How was it going to go in the 72 plus? How was it going to handle Peter Nucky? Because it just runs so well for Lucy Warwick and the conditions on that day. And it actually really impressed me getting 2 lengths within Socially Unique. Now, Peter Hall takes the ride. Barrier 12 again, I think is a bonus. Just go back, ride this horse quiet. I think it'll be winning the race.
Yeah, absolutely. We've also got their number 4, Barracky Beats, as you touched on, Adam. Was a good run behind Cronkite. Last 2 runs have been superb.
Yeah, the horse is an absolute barrier rogue. Missed the kick on that occasion. It almost seemed to be a blessing in disguise there. They went back, ran on strongly. Now, Ryan Hill takes the ride again. He is a regular rider for this horse, but it does mean that they make Cronkite half a kilo worse. But I think from what we saw there, it was doing the best work late, and it would have beaten it over 1450. So I'm happy to think it'll turn the tables on Cronkite, but I've gone with number 5, Material Man. From number 12, Mulga, 1, Bonnie Zara, and 10, Paddy.
I've got the 9, Cronkite on top from the quick 1 week back up. Number 5, Material Man. Number 4, Barracky Beats. And number 6, Faux Shizzle.
Time now to turn our attention to the best bets of the card, and I'm going to focus in the middle legs of the quaddie. Race 6, number 1, Black Dynamite, and race 7, number 3, Red Aura.
I'm going to go with race 6, number 1, Black Dynamite, to string 3 wins together, and race number 8, number 9, Cronkite, as well to three wins together.
Yeah, there we go. We might just go one out in each leg of the quaddie rather than taking the 10 horses that we said. As we always say, do follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitter, perthracing.com.au for all of your event information. On behalf of both of us, hopefully we found you plenty of winners through this tough card.